Let's get caught up to live time, will we? Game number 1 then, between UK and Canada. We finally got this one working. No out of sync issues. Not gonna name any names and why that was happening. But we're here. We're finally here. We're into game number 1. Big series for both teams here. The last game of the round of 16. Of course, a double elimination bracket. If you do win it, if you're going to go on to the next round and the top bracket against the other winners, if you do lose it, you're in danger of then going out, because the next series you do lose, you'll be gone from the tournament. So let's take a look at the map. West hand side, we've got Boo playing in red on Japanese as flank. He's not probably stragglers already. But should be a pretty good civ to have on flank. Double HP and efficient ships, extra armor on them as well, so it makes them very, very tanky. We've got Fanji playing as Kajaras, and he's actually not going for the mill. Huh. But Sharamsh's late game could be super, super frustrating. It looks like it's going to be a backdrop from Fanji. Hallis is pocket as well. He is Italians, likely going to play defensive landing. Fanji likely going to go forward. And we got Nick on the other flank playing as Koreans. Now, Koreans have been a pretty popular pick on flank on Team Islands. Usually you're going to see like towers come up the shoreline, and when you get Yup Song in, 8+5 is just sick. Absolutely sick. Other side for the Canadians, we're going to have Slam on the flank as Portuguese. Portuguese are actually the best civ we have in Nations Cup by the looks of it. They can play on any map. But in Team Islands, they should be pretty damn decent to have. Should be amazing. Hera's got Sicilians. I love Sicilians on Team Islands. Having an amazing landing. Looks like we got the villager over here. No damage from wolves. But because you take the less bonus damage, makes them super good. And also the castle spam, potentially if you get villagers over. A very, very late game. Could be insane. Mentalist is going to be pocket with Mayans. Interesting. They did play Mayans in the group stage, right? In Team Islands. I guess it makes some sense, and when you think about resources being able to last longer, it's kind of nice. And then we're going to have Chris on flying as Bengalis as well. Regen on the ships makes Bengalis honestly an awesome go-to on the flank on pretty much any water map because of the regen on the ships. And then you have a pretty solid economy enemy when you have 2 villagers getting hunted out of the TC per age. So let's see what the uptimes are going to be like. We see Hera's actually the first one on the way up. He's only went for 1 fishing ship. He's not adding another one. Map pack was the issue. Map pack was not the issue, Thomas. The issue is Hera not having his game set up correctly. Do not say the map pack was the issue. I need to add kappas? Yes, you do. How dare you? No, Hera had some sort of like launch thing turned on from NEC, and I think after disabling it, everything was good. So everyone's on the way up. You can see uptimes pretty similar, in all honesty. Not a lot of separating the players here. 4 fish for Nick though. Only 3 for Slam. 4 for Chris, and 4 for Boo. So only 3 from Slam. What a bit of a difference there. Hera's game was running perfect. No, he didn't have the. He had something turned on when he shouldn't have. He said on stream himself the next day. 4 villagers coming forward. So that's a lot. Usually we don't see as many as 4. You can see Mentalist also coming over with 4 vills of his own, so we get double landing coming in. Boo's here, does spot it. Having 4 vills from both is crazy. And it looks like the UK team kind of expecting it. But I don't know why you need to send 4 vills. Are we gonna add towers and stuff behind us as well? Kind of insane. We've got forward barracks, of course, for Mentalist. Should be just going for the range. Hera's got the stable. I should just be adding some scouts. But we got defensive stable. We got defensive stable. So UK should be able to defend this one. It looks like they were kind of expecting it. 4 villagers each is a lot. That's obviously 4 villagers you don't have in your economy at home. Usually you maybe see like 1 or 2 vills forward, but actually given 4 is kind of insane. And there's a double range. No big surprise for Mentalist. Alice already got the scouts out. A couple of spearmen of his own. And what is Fanji doing? Okay, he's making scouts now. Also made a spear. Got the camel rider as well. It's a lot of idle time, isn't it? We can see Nick and Slam just trading off at the moment. Boo's just making up some numbers. White, we're going to try and go forward pretty soon. Or Chris is on his way over. So I want to keep an eye on where these villagers go, but this is where most of the action's going to be going on. Blanks will just be trading off some galley numbers, trying not to lose anything too much. I'm not sure we need four villagers forward. I don't understand why we need 4. It's a big investment. Fanji going for a second stable now. Yeah, it's 8 cows in the mill, so his food income looks pretty good. Has quite a lot of fish in the back. Same for Hallis as well. Hera's only got 3 fish. 5 for Mentalist. And here comes the dungeon. Here comes the dungeon. Like, dungeons aren't the best thing at all. And flanks look fine. Boo's gonna come forward, or maybe not just quite yet. Range coming in from Hallis now as well. They're gonna get some vital HP down on the vills. And there's a good engagement for Hallis. Fanji has walled. He's going to be on double stable. He's actually got a decent mass of scouts. Got to be careful though. Some house walls behind. It's a BF player. He's used to the chaos. And Boo's got some decent numbers of galleys now. And Nick is doing a job. Gotta say, I'm not loving the commitment from the Canadians. I feel like both players going for 4 bills each is just huge. But if you pull it off, you're gonna look pretty good, right? Chris, the first one up to Castle Age. That's gonna be a nice transition. Boo might have noticed the score drop. Maybe not. Banji looks like he did lose quite a few of his scouts. He's down to 5 now. Boo's up as well, 45 seconds behind, so he needs to try and take care of his numbers. But the issue with engaging with Bengalis and pulling back is they just regen on the ships. And then Slam's getting to the market. He'll be clicking up and does. Nice transition there from Slam. But we're in on Fanji. And Fanji is in full panic mode, guys. Full panic mode. Tower coming up now.
Place. Worm.
Scouts coming over. Also from Hallis. Has to run to the other side. And Nick's not going to be up just quite yet. He's looking for an engagement against Slam though. Second to the market. He does get up now. Hallis is still open at the back here. Should be a little bit concerning. Another barracks in for Mentalist as well. Some flank the castle sling here would be interesting. It's a lot of scouts from Hera. Tower up in that gold there. Not looking good. These scouts have a lot of damage potential for sure. But I got 3 kills. They're just massing in the north. Scouts from... Alice and Fanji gonna dive in this, should get a clear up. Scouts from Hera on the gold though. Okay, not terrible. A few archers, some spearmen in there. Does get the clear up on Mentalist army. Look at this. Look at the mayhem. Look at the absolute mayhem. Chris is trying to close in the galleys now. Fanji has a lot of fish out at the back. So this Hallis can't really afford to lose this side at all. Gets the war galley now. Still making more. Trying to break into Nick now. Don't mind that at all. Looks like Fanji has kind of stabilised. Needs to get his scouts over there. Nick into Castle Age now as well. Can we break in? Looks like it. Does it get the quick walls? Yes. But a few archers in behind now. Hera's up to Castle Age. Alice is going to be in Castle as well. He is going to be in double range just to defend. Mentalist. Looks like those vills are going to go down. Let's have a villager here though. Alice, we just need to try and maintain our numbers. I think he quite has enough for Bodkin. He does. Not researched it yet. Not sure if he's going to add fire. He's going to go straight for ballistics, actually. Okay. Scout's going to pull back in the meantime. Full chaos from Canada. They do have a slight equal lead. Alice is trying to react with crossbows. It's not the easiest thing to do. More stables coming in. Knights are going to be coming out. Some nice walls from Hallis. Should get that one in. Slam has made his way to the back of Hallis's economy. Nick. Where are Nick's war galleys? Oh, they're going right down the front. Huh, interesting. Yeah, Boo's been totally wiped on water. So it looks like Nick, I guess, do we just go forward and try and do some more counter damage? I think you just have to accept. I think you just maybe just trade off the numbers now. That's not looking good. Couple of bells still in here. Hera still got 3 as well. Light camp coming in. First armor as well. TC coming in from Nick. TC coming in from Hallis on the gold. Banji only just clicked up. Look at the numbers from Hera here. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I think this is the right call from Nick. You just try and you're going to take out as much as you can. 2TC's been added by Hera himself. Forbersty's workshop now as well. And that's a lot of light cav. Just surround. Literally just surround. And that army of palaces is just going to get wiped. Mentalist going to be in Castle Age. Banji going to be in Castle Age. Doesn't have much of an army to speak of though. Boo being allowed to mass up some numbers again. Chris also lost most of his army, but he is round the back, finding some damage. Fort TC coming in from Nick. Mentalist gets the castle. Are we going to go for eagles? He does have 2 barracks here, but he's going to continue on the crossbows. Okay. Nick. Well, you just got to keep going, Nick. Got to keep going, bud. Look at all of the fish here. And Slam is reacting now. Sees the danger. Oh, Fanji. Fanji, no! Fanji. Oh. Yikes. Okay, Boo's on 2 TCs as well. I mean, the late game, you Probably don't love the matchup either. The Canadians have such a good presence. Look at the economy difference now as well. 240 versus 185. 3 TCs for Chris. Booming up. 2 TCs for Mentalist. Hair is on 3. Slam is on 3. The lead's gonna grow. They have a really good position on water, and looks like it's gonna stay like that. Slam, 21 war galleys versus 20. Banji's trying to get a second TC up. He's on 32 vills, guys. 32 villagers. Not a single fishing ship out on the field from the UK team. 3 TCs now for Boo. It's not looking good. Gonna need a miracle to get back in this one. 4 TCs from Nick. Let's go, son. So if we're getting to redocks, we are gonna need like castles on the front and docks getting spammed up. We are gonna need a lot of economy to get there, though, and it feels like we're just gonna be behind Terra. Even targeting the market, the most useful building, of course. Mentalist is still being a pest. He's on 29 crossbows. And they're mine crossbows. He's gonna keep pumping them out. Terra does have a ram, okay. Also, if the game goes super late, it's all of this to clear up. This is like right in the middle of the trade line, right? And that's going to be a nicer round, and next Navy's going to be gone. And Whitecap still just knocking away. 3 camels over from Fanji. He actually scares them away. Nearly, and then the Whitecap decides it's actually a decent fight. All of these buildings are actually really nice for Canada. Super annoying. Okay, ballistics looking like an option for Nick. Not too sure why. It's a shame we didn't get a quadruple landing. Still waiting on that. First TC coming in from Fanji now. Boo is back up to 31, but now we've got both the flanks to one side, and the numbers are just much greater. Much greater. And there's Slam up to Imp now. More docks coming down at the front. We'll have to see that. And the Canadians in a very commanding position. Very commanding position. Hard to see a way back into it for the Brits, for sure. Castle, beautiful castle from Chris when it's going to come up. It's going to cover so much of the water as well. It's probably what you'd expect. Oh, that'd be a Chad castle from Slam for sure. Big ram push in the middle. We do have 5 crossbows behind it. Plus 2 knights. I mean, Fanji probably already wants the game to be over. But he certainly will soon. There's a 4th TC from Hallis. It's gonna get deleted. Nick is up. With the crossbows behind, good luck. Still a few knights as well. He's got 1 mangonel there. Knights are around. DC's workshop. More stables just getting added from Hera. I think Hera, they just play full castle age, honestly. They even try and go up. Like, what purpose would it serve to go up? Rough day to be a Fanji sim? Yeah, for sure. 1 TC goes down. Fanji looking for big shots on the expos. He gets them, but there's still quite a few there. The knights are just all over the place. Fanji down to 19 villagers. He's running on Team Islands. It's not a good sign. Boo getting dominated on water. He's trying to get onto fast fire by the looks of it. Nick, as the guard towers out in front, they will get upgraded to keeps. It's just too difficult to see a way back into the game, and the dock's also been spotted out front. Alice even getting targeted at the back here. And Fanji, no! This is a risky way to go. Yeah, and GG. GG! 1-0 to Canada. Good performance from Canada as well. The double landing, guys. Really nice play. And even UK went for double landing at home themselves, like defensively. They had both the pockets prepared for it. But they both went for stable opening. Maybe something would have been different if someone added the range earlier. Maybe Hallis open range. I don't know. Number 2 then, Canada, UK, round of 16. Impressive showing from Canada in game number 1 on Team Islands. Let's see what the UK team can do in this Two Rivers, which has been an interesting map, to say the least, in the tournament. One that came from War is Coming, a very older tournament that's gone back about 7, 8 years now. But yeah, had quite a few good games. You can spawn in different ways, so it's not always the same generation you're going to get every time here, but you can see, if I zoom right out, you have like 2 rivers. Of course, that's what the map is called, but they can be different in terms of where the crossings are, how wide they are, so the wider it is, of course, the less fish there is. And you can spawn in different shapes. You can see like it's almost like an L shape here between the two teams. So from red to orange to focus in there, blue and grey. It's like an L shape, and it can be in different ways. It could be like from here to there, and different other things. Chemical, thanks for the prime, much appreciated. So we got Fanji on the flank as Saracens. We did identify that. Nick is going to play Hindustanis. Kind of nice to have camels here. Camels have been dominated from pocket in the tournament quite a bit. Lifts from Boo, so going to be a nice quick dog here. And then Stick is playing the Vietnamese. I wonder if he's laming. Is Fanji going to do it as well? Looks like he's maybe thinking about it. Scout's coming forward, but Chris has his scout there as well. And talking with Chris, he is on the flank. Playing as Byzantines. Chemical, thank you. 10 gifted. Jeez. Dude, thanks a lot. Make sure to say thanks to Chemical if he got you. You got some good ones, mate. Panda, Superpew, Tarzus, Chupta, Snippy, Durandi. Managed to dodge. I know, right? Thank you so much, Chemicals. Much appreciated. Mentalist is going to be in pocket as Franks. Hera as Khmer here. And then Slam is Ethiopians. Let's see. So we'll kind of see where people are going to dock. What I've been seeing a lot of is like 3 safe docks from one team, and then someone going as a forward dock and just trying to do as much damage as you can. So the most likely candidate would be Slam going for a forward dock here. Stick has actually seen the Vil. No Loom. And delaying the dock is huge in this map. Delaying the dock is huge. Still got to attack though. Stake also getting his up. So there looks like there's going to be 3. So like I said, I think 3 this side. And then Fanji's going to be the forward dock on the other side. Of course makes sense with Saracens with the faster shooting galleys. Looks like scouts are chasing each other there. Stake this pull back. And still no dog from Nick. Wow, blaming Vils. I know, nobody tell Dracon. Minute 5, and we're only just getting the dock. Interesting. You see Harris is already up. Mentalist is already up. Fisher on the way out. I wonder if Hera's been sending the Canadians his build order guide. So everyone's like up to date on the current meta. Whose civs are better? I actually prefer the UK. civs. Hindustanis and Lithuanians should be sick from pocket. If Fangita can find damage with the galleys as well, could be pretty sick. And I think Khmer Franks probably not as good in this matchup. But Frank's pocket has been pretty insane in the tournament. See, Boo's already up though, and this is the power of lifts. You have the fishing ships out so much earlier. You get up super quick. Transitions to Castle Age gonna be super nice as well. Still got 7 sheep left over. I'm gonna make sure Slam doesn't make another dock here. Not for this fill. Angry lizard noises, yeah. Angry lizard noises indeed. You can see everyone else is clicked, but Boo way ahead of everybody else. But this is a pretty skinny generation of the rivers. Only one deep fish wide. A couple of second ones kind of in there as well. There is some marlin, so some of this food does last quite a bit longer. Yeah, like I said, this map is from War is Coming. It was made by HGFE, the Norwegian scripter. I think it was like 2015, 2016 or so. English, Scots, English, Welsh, Scots, and Irish are UK civs. You have to say Northern Irish, so let's see. We gotta make that distinction. 14, 15, yeah. So getting that second dock from Slam's not gonna be easy. There's no walls on the crossings. Okay, Boo's finally getting some up. Stable opening, of course. Kind of a weird wall from Nick, but it should come up. And Slam's actually gonna open range. And here we're gonna chase down Boo now. No, nothing getting spent. Nothing getting spent from Slam on the dock just quite yet. Only made 2 fish. Okay, double range it is. And steak. He's going triple dock. Oof. Has he? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy.
Not bad.
Fanji sneak when?
We'll soon find out, right? He's got a bit of a reputation for doing it on this map. He's gone double fire galleys on the other side, so he's going to get a couple of fires trickled out. Stonewall's coming out here? Banji, what about this side? Okay, looks like he's... I think he'd go here, but it's double range opening from Chris here now as well. And Steak. Finally trying to get the stone walls up. And this is... Oh. Boo's gonna have to do a great job of just trying to distract here. Look how many bills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 villagers walling from Steak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 villagers from Fanji also. But Chris does have some army out. Mentalist is already here with the Frank scouts. And where's Nick? He's got to get over here. Actually, looks like Steak's gonna get the walls up. It's a good job by Steak. But Fanji is in a bit of a world of pain right now. But he is actually a really good little army here. And Mentalist and Harris Fish could go down. Could go down. Fanji having to panic up a barracks with 5 Vils now. So Fanji's going to be in a world of pain again, but he's going to get good damage, guys. Just send the fires on and snipe with the 2 galleys. Fanji? 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 Huh? Just passing? Wedgley just passing. He's under pressure, guys. And it's obvious. Fanji, where are you going, man? And Steak. Just focusing, adding some fish now. He's got triple dock. 9 fish are going to be out. It's going to be amazing. But he's going to have to get some army out. And here goes down the fish. So that's nice. That is nice. The scouts are coming in. Boo's coming over now as well, so that's good. It's going to take 2 players to save. Oh no. Oh no. Angie, not like this. Banji already dead. I wouldn't say he's dead. He's on 20 villagers, it's fine. He is in a world of pain. He is in a world of pain. Let's put it that way. And we're nearly walled here. So close. Let's pull back in the meantime. Only cripple? Yeah, I would say that's a good way of putting it. We've done good damage on water though, this is the thing. I've done good damage on water. UK have fish. Canada do not. Oh. Scouts in the woodline. No, Boo is up. This is a great uptime from Boo. And we've seen this happen a lot on Two Rivers. The player just pretty much dying on the flank, the one that kind of hung out to dry. And having a real difficult time. Wall still not complete though. I'd love to see Fanji put his army in here now. And so I'm trying to get back onto water. Fanji needs to run. I think you can make an argument for it. Stakes up as well though. Is he on stone? No, so just gonna add ranges of his own. Hera's up as well. Double stable by the looks of it. Fanji, oh no. The army just running around. Go on, bait. Nick, don't reveal too soon. Oh. Oh. God damn it. This is the thing, you gotta respect the water. You do have to respect the water. You also don't want to leave Fanji completely by himself. He does need to be babysat. He does need to be babysat. Mentalist is trying to get back in with more scouts. He's gonna have to move again. Fucking hell. And Slam's even brought his archers over as well. Jesus Christ. Everyone's here. They know the power of Fangita. And he's nuking the market. Trying to buy food. Boo on to one additional TC. Also going for the monastery opening. He's going to look for the relics. Double range from Stake on the other side. Looks fine. 2 additional TCs from Hera. Banji gets the walls up. Can he try and go and get here? I think it's unlikely. Chris is slipping back around. More villagers going down to 19. He's gotta like hide vills in here. I think it's slung for like knights later on or something. Honestly, it feels like hiding in here wouldn't be the worst idea, considering what's happening right now. I see Slam, not quite up just yet. Going for a market, probably gonna abuse that a little bit. I'd like to see... Can we consider siege here if we're Stake? Opponent still feudal age? Like, to me, I don't see why not. Next up to castle as well. 2 TCs from Mentalist. Okay. And Stonewall's coming up. This crossing's still open. Banji still not losing any more builds. He's got so many on the berries though. And Nick's got to clear this. But he can technically get slung. He is an age below. Just a matter if you want to use resources on that. So I'm 1:50 away from castle. The fish numbers are pretty decent from UK. So I'm actually made another dock over on the other side. Cheeky. 3 additional TCs from Chris. 3 additional TCs from Chris. He knows he's not going to be taking any pressure. They know Fanji's in the world apart. Nick is trying to find his way in though. Kind of are collapsing in on Slam a little harder. He's going for the tower though. Knights on their way. Not sure where the monk is going. There's a relic here as well. Potentially 3 relics here. Knights are here to defend from Hera. Knights still trying to brutalize their way in. Scouts from Nick not going to find too much. Good demo. That's a nice demo, guys. That is a nice demo. So we are in. And there's loads more knights coming in from Boo. Panic TC's coming up from Slam, which will help defend in the meantime. But look at the economy difference already. 215 to 171. That's even with fish. Mentalist and 4 TCs. Look at the macro. It's looking fantastic. Chris, 4 TCs. Hera, 3 TCs. Slam is under some issues now as well. Fanji's on 17 vils. Surprised he's not tried to run any, to be honest. He is making some villagers now. TC's slowly going down from Slam. Knight numbers are looking good for Boo. 20 plus 1 now. Did he get a relic back? He did. He's got this one to get. It's right next to him. Oh, he doesn't see it. He also doesn't see that one down there, but he should see that one in the... Bruv. Doesn't see any of these 3 relics. This one, missing. Oh my god. That is unfortunate. Probably needs to get forging and well now. Crossbow's a little bit exposed. Another TC coming in from Nick. Gonna be 4 TCs from Boo now. And also 3 TCs from Stick. Are they doing enough damage? Military lead is looking good. Chris is just full committed onto the boom at the moment. Fanji's on 16 villagers. He is in the market. Go on, Fanji. And like, just fish booming behind them still isn't even easy to find. Mentalist? Oh boy. He even went for a forward dog, guys. I mean, there's only Palisades, right? He's even got the villager in here. He's going to make a forward stable. Beautiful for Mentalist. I don't reveal this too early. Don't reveal. Don't reveal it. I think you want the biggest shock factor you can go for. I'd like you to get some more numbers over. He's even sending more bells. Has he got enough for... Oh, he might go for a forward castle, guys. He might even go for a forward castle. Another TC coming in from Hera. Slam looking pretty ditch. This is interesting. We'll have to see it. Start making more stables. This could be dangerous. No reaction from Boo. No reaction from Boo. More light cav coming in. Knights in here. It's like, how is this happening? Still no reaction. Villagers coming in. He realised. He doesn't realise here though. He's down to 66 villagers. Mentalist on 100. Hera on 95. And the bells are just dropping like crazy. Mentalist goes for the safe castle in the end. Knights are just going to be all over now. Idle economy. Slam gets saved in the meantime from Hera's Knights. He's got a sick boo himself. Slam's only 13 villagers ahead of Fanji, in fairness. But Slam is going to get a castle up along which will stop the progress. And look at Mentalist. He's got numbers all over the place. We got there in the end. We got there in the end. Oh, and oh, there's a sneaky stables for Mentalist, guys, right in the edge of the map. Like I said, just mass up the numbers. Wait till you have like 20 here. You think it's a stable is the only stable? No, no, no. No, no, no. We have more in the back. Okay, Galley's up from Banji, finding some value. An RTC coming in from Slam now. There's a lot of crossbows from Stick. Might be up to Imp soon. There's still a lot of walls from Fanji. They just need to make sure they can't bleed this side. But Chris is up. Hera is up. Mentalist is up. TC coming in the middle. Love the stone walls on this side as well. Still Knights. I think you wait for Imperial Age at this point. You just wait for Imp. Yeah. Yep. Mod check. Actually, really good scouting. Deliberately checking for sneaks. I love it. 10 plus 4 now. Didn't get this relic. And I guess Mentalist is just gonna go off and try and do what he can. So I've done the right thing. Giving some villagers back. Gonna be 4 stables here though. 3 of the Brits are up as well. Only one that's not is of course gonna be Fanji, who's stuck in the feudal age, up to 33 vills. Resources kind of getting there for Castle Age. Stake coming in with more ranges now as well. Gonna be onto Bracer, gonna be onto Arb. Looks like he's thinking about a castle as well. Don't mind the castle position whatsoever. The Knight just having to defend. And this army having to clear up this means it's not in other places. So Mentalist coming forward with castles. Hera bringing forward his Knights without too many issues. 39 out in the field, already adding trade as well. Looking good. And looks like Fanji idling for Castle Age. He is, he's on the way up, guys. He's on the way up. And the stables are going to get cleared. So honestly, good job. It looks like UK kind of stabilizing a little bit. Ooh. Chris going straight to Onager, guys. Now, Fanji is a BF expert. Is he gonna wall behind? Is he gonna wall behind the wood? Let's find out. Cavalier in though from Hera. There's still crossbows. Don't have the upgrades quite just yet. Our bracer still 35 seconds away. Do we have +4 in? Oh, we do have +4. Oh boy, this is a great time for her to take an engagement. Really good moment to take an engagement. If he can get us around. Boo's coming over. Needs to try and get through. We're gonna lose some numbers here. But it's taking some vills. And you have the onagers. No problem. Banji should run. Oh, Fanji. But it's going straight to Paladin now, jeez. Straight to Paladin. Imperial Camel on the way from Nick. Oh boy. Yeah, get your bells out there, bruv. Get them all out there. It's almost like Chris can sense it. And Slam's coming back into the game for sure. 86 vills now. Axeman, Hal for Mentalist. But Imperial Camel Paladin. Interesting. More castles coming in from Crystal. The UK team are definitely going to have their backs up against the wall. And Fanji doing what he does best. More stone walls coming in. Stake, looking to move down though. Lots of forward stables coming in. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to move on to battle elephants. The villager difference, of course, insane. But UK do have the they do have the military elite for the meantime. A little bit late with the stone walls. Kind of a nice little spot for the Arbs, in all honesty. We need heavy demos in queue. I mean, we always need heavy demos. There's a TC from Fanji. Did get the walls up. It looks like he's deleted them. Paladin in now. And Boo's going to see that relic there now. Like Imperial Camel this side as well. This could be dangerous. These are two very, very good power units to have. And Stake is starting to push in on Slam, but Arb versus Elite Battle Elephant. It's about to have Tarsorbs. Paladin just going to be transported over as well. Do they have careening? No, so it's only 5 at a time, not the best. Mentalist down here on the bottom side as well. Stake trying to get on to help. Castle being repaired. Another castle coming up from Hera. Paladin moving over. Also a castle from Boo behind it. They've got to the options that they want. Is it going to be enough? Careening coming in now. Canada also has early trading. Yeah, so it means they can replace units a lot easier, right? Canada already on 70 trade cards between them. Hera got 40 of them. Means replacing the elephants, not going to be too difficult. Halb on the way though, from Stake. Going to be difficult to push in Imperial Camels. Going to be difficult to push into the Paladin as well. They are 14 plus 4. So, as if they had Blast Furnace. The military difference is being evened out. The Halbs are in at a good time though. It is decent timing for the Halbs. But Slam is going to start contributing here. It's going to be 4 versus 3. It's looking rather problematic. Is there a chance for pub? I would say no. Hera starting to sling Slam as well. Wants him to have army numbers. 27 Arbs in the queue. Boo thinks this is going to be a late game. Crop rotation coming in. And Nick. Hand Cannon, Imperial Camel down at the bottom. Not the cheapest combination by any means. Could do with a castle here. It doesn't have one. All the tech's coming in now. Chivalry. Torsion engines. Heavy demo. Bearded axe. Canada going for all the legendary techs. Ooh, close. Close. I looked back at the right time. Bomber towers coming in now from Chris as well, and they're just backing the UK into a corner. Halp, Axeman coming over now. And even the Arbs from Stake are taking out the can. Good job. Those Arbs had a successful session. Forward castle coming in from Mentalist. Axeman Halp It's gonna be difficult to deal with when you're just making Paladin. P-Tard's here. Bomber Tower push coming in from Chris now as well. If things look dicey, they certainly are not looking fantastic at the moment. Torsion Engine Bombard Cannon as well. It's just so sick against ARP. So sick against ARP. Boo selling 100 food for 17 gold. Not looking too good in that front. Down to 19 Paladin now. Military difference, minus 40. Don't think they can stop it. Fanji, buying wood and stone. He's on 21 bells. Yeah, maybe the walls were just a shade too late. UK team definitely had a plan though. Also in this generation, water is not as good as it can be, right? It's a bit skinnier. The deep fish isn't as good. The castle still hasn't went up yet. That is, man, imagine we had heavy demo now. Imagine we had a heavy demo right now. Please. Someone. No. GG. Look at this push in the bottom from Chris. Beautiful stuff from Canada. Beautiful stuff. 2-0. Two Rivers this one. Team Islands game 1. So doing well on the hybrid water maps. Gotta be said, Canada looked decent there. But certainly kind of high risk strategy from UK, and the wall just didn't come off. Let's go back to 11.5 minutes. Alrighty, game number 3, guys. Canada UK. Canada up 2-0 in this series so far. Looking pretty good, looking pretty damn good, pretty convincing at the moment. Just trying to take a quick look at the points. I think we're fine. But yeah, we've had Team Islands game number 1, and we also had Two Rivers as the first home map for the UK. So we're going to Black Forest now. Black Forest, one of the most played, or sorry, most banned maps from the group stages. So we've not seen a lot of it. We've only seen it 4 times in the group stages. We got Inca's Flank, Turk's Pocket, Humans Pocket, and Celt's Flank. Super weird. Like, Inca's fine. Why Turk's Pocket when they have... Huh. Very weird. Dervois Burmese, like going to be the fast imp monk kind of play. Villagers are coming forward, looking for the walls. I predict Chris will be in a big coma. Fangita's flank here. Walls coming up with Bohemians already. Nick Teutons and Spanish from Boo. So 2 of the best potential pockets you have on BF. Turk Pocket. What? Super weird. We can see the distance between the flanks in this BF generation is super far. Cimeril. Is this one of the longer ones you could potentially get? I don't think I've seen a generation with the pockets like so far away. Seems like it. Man, like it's so far. What the fuck? Yeah, like virtually at the edge. Makes Seville fighting quite difficult. Sending reinforcements. They're probably looking for the walls now. Free Velzo. Eagle in. More villagers being sent from Slam. Dervoy versus Slam. The Dervoy has been playing the RF lobbies. Did we just back up and go for the walls here? There's so many boars here, this is the thing. What is there to gain? We want the walls. And yeah, see Fanji's got the walls up. Gets in front of the boar. Lovely stuff. Now maybe Slam's bitten off a little bit more than he can chew. More villagers come forward from their void. Want to take an eye on idle time here, guys. See their void, 12 seconds, not bad. And honestly, it's pretty reasonable from everyone at the moment. Welcome in, Zaki. Good numbers of vills here, though. You go for these forward lumber camps, so it's much easier to reinforce your walls. Chris already bringing in 3 extra boars. Had to get Lim. Celts on flank. Super weird. Turks in pocket. Again, just super weird. Their voice having some issues though. Scout goes down, Belger goes down. Don't know where the scout was for Boo. Must have lost it early. He's even having to go for the long drop off on the Ibex. Yikes. That boar killed a Vil. That's the remnants of her body. Looks like it. Looks like it. He's down a Vil. And their volley and slam just continue to box. Just continue to box. Their volley is a bit of a clicker. But he is 0-2 their voice, so you gotta be careful. And Hera's up already. Gonna be bringing 3 more boars as humans. Gonna be sick. Do we just wall now? And Slam's gonna continue. It's gonna continue. I mean, having this area is gonna be nice. Want those resources. More villagers being sent by Slam now as well. Oh boy, oh boy. Fanji bringing in 3 boars, okay. Scouts just attacking the wall in the meantime. Bit of a choke point here for the villagers. Hera goes for the second TC on the gold. Boars will go down, nice and safe. Villager gonna die. No.
Hey.
So many weak villagers here for their void. He has 2 vills behind. He's actually done a good job on the idle time though. Same idle time as Slam. Walls from Boo are up now. Banji and Nick both have the scouts here. Their void's gonna get the balls up. Excuse me. So looks like we have our position now. The question is, do we get a forward castle from the pockets? Look how far you have to go for a forward castle if you're a mentalist. That's quite a distance for your villagers to travel. Same thing for Boo, but not as bad. And your castle's gonna go up faster as well. The idle time for Chris? Yep, 0 seconds. I mean, you had 3 boars, right? Celts on flank is just insane, though.
Okay.
Now, are these boars going to go out of sight of each other? Look at the blocking going on. They're still in sight. Okay. Is Mentalist not docked? No, he is. Don't worry about that. Boars coming in from their boy. That's a 3. 2 more here. Needs to get them before they run. Has these 2 villagers here. Shouldn't be too many issues. And yep. Yeah, dog has... there's a dog there from Boo. And there was another dog there from... Sorry, that's actually Nick. Yeah. Mark the Blacksmith. Mark the Blacksmith from Nick. Kind of an awkward position. Stonewall's coming up in the middle. Their boy with the 3 boars should get up. Not too bad. Banji not going for Stonewall, just going for more paladins in the meantime. He's got a pond as well. So that is nice. No pond for Chris. No pond at all. You can see it's kind of awkward because there's 2 pawns. Accessible, but they're kind of in the back here, right? So the pawn situation is pretty good for the UK. Big push from Celts and Castle Age. You think so? Feels like Bohemians can just force up a castle pretty quickly though. With the techs. And 3 more boars coming in for their void. Might have to get a bit creative here. Okay. Used to play with Celts, I get a lot, but that's like pre-Bohemians, isn't it? Bohemians weren't a thing then. See if he opens Siege Workshop though. Banji, only 2 minutes away. And more boars in for the void. Nice, he is up. Yep, Siege Workshop. Goes for it on the hill. 1 TC from Chris. And more Stonewall's going to come up from Fanji. Is it going to be quick enough? And Slam's going to be the one going for the heavy Stonewalls on this side. Obviously being so far behind, and Stonewall's in the middle from Slam as well. 2 TCs from Mentalist. There, of course, on the 2 TC boom, up to 46 villagers already. An RTC cut off from Chris. And 2 additional TCs from Boo. Nick. TC in the back. TC nestled between the gold and the stone here as well. One of the best boomers on BF, I've been told. Resources. Do we have that in this one? Resources made. Do we have it in this one? I don't know if we do, Zarafak. I guess just this. Oh, Mold. I'm misreading. Don't worry about it. Okay, Gillnet's even coming in from Boo now. Fish Boom is going to start to pop off. Same thing from Nick. An RTC coming in from Fanji. Multiple layers of stone walls. It's going to take time to get through here. And like, Chris isn't fully invested in the push either. He's got 3 TCs and he's going to be pumping. They're going to be pumping. Their boy is going to try and get a cancel up this side as well. Got a lot on gold. He's even Stevens with Slam now. Burmese monks should slap Inca monks at the end of the day. And everyone's just kind of happy to boom. Understandable with the distance between the players here. And Fanji just going for some more stone walls. He won't want to lose his position at the front. Not with that pond being there. And Slam actually does add TCs. Okay. Their boy just going for some more stone walls as well. Let's see what he does. Big heavy plow energy coming in. Big heavy plow energy coming in. And once Hera gets into Castle Age, same thing, 2 additional TCs as humans. Oh boy. When does the game start? Good question. TC from Dervoy, and an RTC from Dervoy. Everyone just happy to add economy. Why boom 4 TC? It's fun, right? And actually, Slam's gonna go into 4 TCs. He only has the 4 fish working. You see, Boo has got the fish boom's going on, guys. The fish boom is going on. Banji getting there as well. Where is Nyx? Yeah. And actually, their boy's gonna match Slam. Like, despite Hera being humans, they're just behind. They are just behind. Chris very slowly making progress here. Keltsboom is unreal. He's only putting in 3 TCs though. Mentalist, not the prettiest fish traps. I usually get quite wound up when castles just focus on the fish traps and BF. But there's not too much else to talk about right now. These are not pretty. Did I miss any desyncs? No desyncs today, Cav. Yep. Nick's gonna be on 5 dock fish traps. That's gonna be sick. Now, who's gonna be the first one up to imp here? It's gonna be the question. No one really on stone. You can see Boo is so thinking about a castle. Where do you go your castle? Do you go forward? Do you put it in trade line? It's a good question. More fish traps coming in from Fanji. And Hera's clicking up. 85 vills. What's he gonna open here? Purely gonna be Onager. Surely gonna be Onager. And Mentalist going for ranges forward, but not quite up yet. Huh. More Stonewall's on its way. Devoy even getting Gilnets as he got? Or was that Nick? The orange and the yellow is quite difficult to differentiate from on Capture Age now. Chris clicked up as well. And yeah, Paladin from Hera. They could technically go for Onager, but with Chris is up, that's fine. UK being good at economy, this is a first. Wow. Okay, Fanji looks like he's going to be clicking up soon, or thinking about it. Nick is already on the way. Fishboom is looking fantastic. There's a forward castle from Slam. And there's a kind of forwardish castle for Mentalist. Chris only in 76 fills. He's going for 40C now. Like, his Onager a bust from him. He's even getting the mangonels in place. Nick is already coming forward as well. Hera instantly click on Cavalier though. Resources looking okayish. I understood the reference, Cav. I actually thought it was quite funny. Okay, forward cancel from Boo. He's gonna be up. So Pai coming in, so Mentalist is actually gonna go for CA. Okay. This could be a long game. And looks like Nick is going to open Paladin as well. Or at least going to try to. Chris should be an instant click for Onager. Doesn't quite have the res. And there you go. Looks like Boo is going to try and go Paladin as well. And looks like their boy is actually going to start prepping Halb. He is up. Behind all these text, guys. It's a bit confusing. Apologise for that. Mark is being added. Pretty dangerous area. Banji getting rid of the scout. Nice job. Wouldn't be surprised to start seeing some walls behind here as well, but not quite just yet. Onager in, no. Ooh, and Mentalist is actually coming this side as well, guys. Mentalist actually coming this side as well. +4 on the way. Army numbers for Nick not looking too hot right now. Just some more wall offs coming in here, but the honor's going to be coming in. They do have an outpost. They have very good vision. They do have very good vision. Not going to be easy for Boo to get round here either. Should be straight on to a treb. Start working mate. Going for a conscription first. Okay. Fanji flares it. Fanji flares it. Sees the cut. Paladin on the way from Nick. Paladin on the way from Hera. 2+5 though already. On the Cavalier. Onager from Boo. And so he's actually gonna go Cavalier Onager. Ooh, it's gonna be infantry. From Dervoy. He's actually gonna try and get onto champion by the looks of it. The Cavalier though are gonna be a problem. Angie going for some more walls behind it. He's done a great job of walls in this one. Would have liked to have seen a castle. He's gonna get the walls up in time though. So he's actually doing a good job of delaying here. This side is still open. Castle would have been nice. He's just trying to delay. Boo's onto Paladin as well. 200 swords on the way for their boy. 9+4 already. Bomber cannons. Looking for some damage. No artillery in yet. Panic stone walls coming in from Nick. Paladin are very close to coming in. 30 seconds away from Nick here. Boo also sends Cavalier open as well. Siege Onager coming in from Chris. Always got his 4 of them. I think that should be a good engagement for the UK team once Boo's Cavalier get here. Tootin Paladin just, man, they're sick. Bomber cannons from Fanji, who meets on the way now, okay. They're trying to really brutalize their way in here. Good job from Boo to realise that. That's a good job. Nice little choke point for the Turk. Heavy CA now. Stream of Paladin coming in now. There's a stream of Paladin coming in with heavy CA behind it. Units are going down. Mentalist is everywhere. Mentalist is literally everywhere. Halberdier on the way for Fanji now as well. He does have good numbers of bomber cannon behind, just waiting for the upgrades. Fabric shields from Slam. He's going Kameyukes. Big Kameyuk energy over this side. That's a lot. They of course produce so damn fast from the castle. Chris's resources to burn. Yeah, the only thing he doesn't have is wood. Which is kind of ironic when you're Celts, right? Okay, artillery coming in now from Mentalist. If Meets is in, no. Paladin doing a job. Hera only down to 14 now. Kameyuk's coming over from the left-hand side. Good job by Chris. That's a beautiful cut there. Look at that for a cut. And now it's going to become a lot more problematic. Can we get some good Tifnitsa shots? We're gonna need them. Mr. Void popping off. He's close to. Feels like Boo needs to go for an undercut here. Kameyuk's side is rather problematic. Siege Engineers on the way from Fanji now as well. For Celtica, is Chris gonna go Loads or is he just gonna go Champion? He's gonna go Halb, okay. It needs it doing work. Their Void trying to get his way in, it's gonna take some time. More Paladin coming over from Boo. Nick Paladin numbers aren't looking fantastic. He's got Onagers of his own now. This Paladin looking for the Kameyuk's not going to work. Do we actually need hand cannon from Fanji? He's going for a range now. It feels like we need hand cannons. We need them ASAP. Feels like we really need them ASAP. But their voice is on this side. They should be 13 plus 7. They are. And I see one range though. A lot of units getting lost this side. Hand cannons starting to get trickled in. Kamiyuk's certainly a big problem for the Paladin play. We're getting made. Is their boy in? Kamiyuk's just doing the business. Doing the absolute business. Such a good unit. So easy to mass. Paladin probably should just go after the cannons, and looks like they will. Feels like we really need to have a castle here. We didn't get one. Hera looking to sneak in. Does have this stone here, but didn't get mined. CA flipping over to the other side now as well. Their boy does have 12 plus 1 bomber cannons. More Paladin coming from Boo. Gotta be careful. And we're not seeing any of the Turk artillery bomber cannons this side now. It should give Bohemians a bit of an advantage. Provided you micro, right? Oh boy. That is a lot of siege onagers, guys. No chemistry yet from Chris. Would make a difference, and the push is happening on the left-hand side. There is a castle here. Oh boy, that's just a lot of Paladin going down. A lot of Paladin going down. There's not too many on the field from Hera either. Boo has 53. They are being streamed over. Does take time. Fanji's just another game with Fanji just trying not to die. Trying not to die. Left hand side turning into a little bit more of a stalemate situation. Forward, Belgium's coming in from Canada now as well. Love to see it. Reinforcement's so important. Paladin making her way in from Hera. And all this needs to go down. 2 more in the queue though. Nick is on to Siege Onager himself. The trade is running pretty decently from UK. Same thing from Canada though. This could be a long game. Bit of an issue with Bohemians on the pop that they're on now. Left hand side. Their boy's doing a good job. Paladin here to support now as well. Kamiyuk just slap. You need some big SO shots. Chris. Ooh. Chris also can contribute now. Halbs can come in. Yeah, whenever Fanji wants to make trade, just look how quick it's gonna get made, guys. Spanish Bohemian trade is just insane. More Paladin come over the left-hand side. There's a few bobber cannons there from their boy. Another castle coming in from Nick. Good attack rounds up from Chris again. Still missing chemistry. 44 Vels. I know. Who needs Vels when you have this? 40 fish traps in there. Need army. Need army. Boo is struggling for gold. Struggling a little bit for gold. Nick onto SO of his own now. Hal's moving over from Fangita. Left hand side still kind of stalematey. Ordinance going down from Hera. Very close game. We are starting to make progress here for the Canadians on the right hand side. Bomber tower coming in from Mentalist now as well. That's going to be sick. Here to hold or start to push. This middle area totally locked down at the moment. No one really caring. Mentalist over the CA, both sides. Banji finally going for a castle. Minute 47. Ironclad coming in. Don't know how many siege onagers we got from Nick. Only 2. He's only got 3 paladin. Feels like the beginning of the end, and Hera getting some slug into Mentalist so he can start the bomber tower push. Nick just doesn't have any army, guys. Doesn't have any army. Banji is gonna get wiped off the earth. Stange? Big Stange vibes coming in from that paladin. Yeah, Kamiyuk is just such a good unit. It's super easy to mass as well. Lots of paladins going down though, holy. Castle needs some attack upgrades. More castles coming in from Chris. More forward buildings. He might be going for strongholds. Chris actually might be going for strongholds. Iron by. I think the range is so would be slightly concerning. You could probably think Kamiyuk just could get close enough. Nick back up to 30 paladin. Down to 26. Could be down to even less. He's gonna try and get these siege orange or so. He's gonna get most of them. Hera is gonna be in. And he ready is, guys. He ready is into the trade. There's some house here as well. Chris is the top score now. He's got 50 trade. Slam's got 53 trade, 72 trade from Hera, 40 trade from Mentalist. And they're not making big progress on the other side. Not making big progress at all. Burmese get hand cannon, don't they? I guess you get CA as well. This is the problem, right? Supremacy. You don't get him. Yikes. The champion's not it, we know that. That's for sure. We know that. It's a good quiz question. What Civ gets BBC but doesn't get hand cannon? Nick, back up to 41 paladin. Kind of clearing things out. Monks can kill all. Yeah, look at this engagement now. Pillory, bomber cannons, look at the range on them. Beautiful, even be able to touch a castle. And Hera just prepping the stables. But the Paladin are here for both now. Can we start pushing through? Can we start pushing through? Yeah, the bomber towers. Gonna be tricky, and once you break into their void, look how close the trade line is. Look how close the trade line is. And he's just gonna go back now, right? No? Yes? Looks like it. Oh. And now Chris is on the left-hand side as well now. On the left-hand side. And the champions go down. Now the paladin's got to run away. It's gone really good, Exorcept. We've got like 1500 pop, and we're still going totally normal speed. Doesn't lag at all, which is nice. But that's what happens when you upgrade from Ryzen 5 to Ryzen 9. 28 vills for King Boo, yep. He's got 62 trade. And it's actually working out for him. Oh, it's just, look at the attack animation there, it's just disgusting. More castles coming in from Chris, so we're looking to just reinforce the trade line. They are making progress. The target hand cannon, but no BDC, it's a good fact. They are making progress. They are in. Okay. But it looks like they're going to be on the top side as well. Terra's res. Dude, look at Chris. Chris has 11k wood. Mentalist is 10k wood as well. The UK team are like on the limit. Banji's buying wood. Gonna go for castles in the trade line. Okay. Frenulation's coming in now as well. Okay, okay. They need to make something happen. Big time. Right now. Ballistic's in as well. Bodkin's in now for Nick. Can they hold this off? It doesn't look like it. Hera's still making trade. He's up to 73 now. And there is Trevs behind us for Chris. Alb's coming in now from Fanji. Fanji getting slung. Needs architecture. We do have cameos going down very slowly. Hera even selling stone. Castle goes down now. From Fangita. 8+5 on this castle. Don't think it's gonna work.
Not bad. Have my baby like GB is going to have their first win.
Actually, thanks for the resub, Tom. 9 months, I see.
Not bad.
Mostly harmless with the prime as well. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated, guys. Still think they can stop this. The bomber tower push is just sick. 8+5 on these. Castle goes down from Nick here as well. It feels like Canada have just done enough. Just copium. Just enough. Now we got 150 difference on eco now, and towers are just so valuable at this point. You're like pop capped. It's having extra military. And Mentalist has got enough for more and more towers. More. Canada barely scraping a victory, exactly. And there it is, GG. GG. Canada marching on, and very convincingly as well, must be said. They looked good. They did look good. And it was a very weird combination of sips. I guess Turks going for CA from Pocket does make some sense. It's probably the only thing. I think it certainly made sense. Celt's flank a little bit weird. But I guess you don't want humans out there anyway. But yeah, they look good. So Canada will be marching on. They'll be playing Chile next. And UK will be playing Austria. I think that's going to get played tomorrow, guys.